never hitting it hard enough to scratch. Yeah, that's a good speed and a very protective speed. Now this is a little a la the color of money here. This is a very makeable kick shot on the one. If he can get a little underneath it, I think it goes right in off the 5, Phil. Little Keith McCready, Grady Seasons.
Love it, Jeremy, love it. Let's hope he gets it just to vindicate your call.
Yeah, actually it was Tom Cruise that made the shot after the safety by Grady. Almost any contact will threaten the corner. Oh, top English, I don't like that. Yeah, I didn't like the cueing there with the tip position, Phil.
Illegal contact, ball and net.
And that's experience on the slick table.
You've been talking about it all week, Jeremy, and it really does come into play. These are, I'm not going to say alien conditions for these guys, but you've got to have your wits about you.
Yeah, well, just, you know, you play a lot of kick shots off instinct. You know, maybe not in this setting, but against great players, I would have to say.
Foul. Illegal contact. Ball and net.
Well, for the second time in pretty quick succession, Abdullah Alyousef gets ball in hand, and surely this time he will fully exploit the situation. The 9 was contacted.
He got quite a bit behind the 5. Big shot. Oh, he's overcut this. Is it going to slide in? No, it's not. And he kind of just let up on it a hair, I would say.
And that's the common denominator. If you slightly decelerate on a shot like that, you will overcut.
Okay, he wasn't sure if that one was in when he first released the cue, but I see Loho some. You know, you couldn't necessarily say for sure he's a rhythm player, but you can see a little bounce in the step at times.
The 5 ball went astray for Abdullah Alyousef, and Loho Sum did the rest, getting his first rack on the board. It is 2-1 to the man from Kuwait.
Oh, he's going to love that. And if Yusuf can't go to that same side rail, this is a difficult hit. You may have to really elevate the cue and swerve at this ball. The soft kick here isn't too bad, though, overall. Is he going to the jump cue? Oh, my. Now, this type of shot here, when you're so close to the object ball and the one is so far away, any miss hit, you can certainly curve the cue ball and foul on the one. Oh, this is tough action, Phil.
Foul stroke. More contact.
We weren't saying that with hindsight, were we? That seemed extremely high tariff. He was approaching the cue ball almost like a sheer drop with the cue.
Yeah, it's a dart effect, and you can see he just came across it a little bit. I thought Alyousef would play a soft kick shot on the 6-8, just keeping them tied up. Yeah, you could see the nerves right there. Quite a bit of body movement going on. Just some mild tremors, you might say.
Abdullah Alyousef.
The narrative of this match following a similar course to that of Abdullah Alyousef's previous match against Naoki Oi. He's making mistakes, but so far not being punished for them.
Oh, I like the long rail kick here, but it's got to really bend the ball.
False stroke. Illegal contact, ball in net.
I do hope for Shane Van Berning's sake that he's not watching this, because if he is, he might be thinking, he will be thinking, why didn't he play like this against me?
Well, it looked like the 9 was always going to be in play on the draw stroke. A bit unlucky to get snookered, though, if he is snookered. Great cue action, though. Just out of line on a ball. You have to put a little more into the next shot. Lose a little bit of accuracy at times.
Required extra thinking time for this Alyousef, so taking easily second extension.
He's kicking with a hard at it, I guess. Side pocket, maybe. This is going to come down for a pretty easy shot, it appears.
This routine 9 to close the gap again. So far, at least, it is a standard that's incongruous with the quarter-final of the World Masters. Yeah, Marcel reminding that Loho said that if he fouls here, it would be loss of rack. That was better.
Yeah, it's really been some of the easy situations overall for both the players. When Sam is faced with a little bit more difficult shot, he's just had better results.
That means 4 racks in succession for Loho Sum. Breaking run out in the 9th, and the big news, he leads for the first time at 5-4.
Extension called.
There you can see the 9 ball, the offending party. Well, he thinks he can squeeze it in.
Gonna watch this one. Yeah, I don't know. That was close. think it was a good hit, and Marcel's very good at his job. So, yeah.
I think it was 3 first, just about.
Yeah.
One thing we can say for certain, he's been very fortunate where the 3 has come to rest, if it won't pot. Oh, but the 9 ball did. The 3-9 combination, and that changes the complexion of the match. Abdullah Alyousef has given plenty of gifts to Loho Sum and vice versa in this match, and the gifts just kept going. The 3 wasn't potable, as it turned out, and now they are all tied up again at 5-5. Talk about a match that's twisting one way and then the other, Jeremy.
All right. I'm not sure. Watch outside pocket. Oh, my. And this is going to get awkward. And that's the punishment. You get out of line. Not necessarily going to cost you pocketing the ball in front of you, but what's it going to do for position on the next? And it almost cost him ball in hand there. This has gotten very awkward.
You know, he gambled early in the rack by taking his extension with plenty of balls left, and in the end, the gamble backfired. Had to play that shot a little quicker than he wanted to. The 7 went astray, and it's another twist. It wasn't the smoothest delivery of a cue I've ever seen, but the 9 ball went in nevertheless. Loho Sum must have thought he was going to trill. Instead, he leads 6-5.
Make a big change at a big moment, and it sure paid off. But I kind of feel like this young man's going to come away with a nice shot to get this 12th rack started. Oh, the 5 hangs, so it almost makes it to where he wasn't going to have a problem with that anyways. But but if the 1 had gotten tough, the 5 is certainly a helper. And here I just kind of ease this in. The center of the table is very wide open. Oh my. That's just focus there. Can't even say anything about experience. That's just paying attention.
In these tournaments, there's always an unofficial candidate for shot of the event. That might be the worst shot of the event. What a blunder.
Yeah, and he was worried about making them both, trying to hit a piece of the 5 instead of just playing a very light speed. Okay, I think he's going maybe for the cut. And it really wasn't hit terribly from the in rail, just the 4-inch pockets makes that shot 20% tougher.
This match proves out that CueSports don't have to be high quality to be high drama and really entertaining. Who is going to win, or more pertinently, who is going to lose?
Was so mental. That shot there should set us up for our second semifinalist. And I think Asia is going to have 50% of our semifinalists, excuse me.
After what's gone before,
Extension, please.
anything could happen here. Can he hold his nerve and knock in the 9-ball? Low sum is through. Abdullah Alyousef must be thinking.